Thanks for joining us on Gabon 24 for a new episode of The Guest, your guest also. Today we are about to discuss the question of urbanization in Gabon, its issues and challenges, and to do so, we have on set Mr. Moukouboungou Gomat Eliezer, urban planner, currently project coordinator for Johannesburg City Region Waste Management Project in South Africa. Hello, sir, and welcome.
Thank you very much for having me, Maria.
So first thing first, can you introduce yourself?
All right, so to the viewers, my name is Eliezer Moukouboungou Gomat, born here in Libreville, Gabon. I studied in Johannesburg, South Africa, where I currently work as an urban planner. And for today, I wear the hat of the Vice President of the Town Planners Association of Gabon. The Town Planners Association of Gabon is the very first initiative or attempt toward a fully planned city of our countries.
Okay, sir. In November 11, 2022, you guys organized a press conference on the question of urbanization in Gabon. Can we come back in brief on that? What was the main point of this meeting?
All right, yes, indeed, we had that gathering at the School of Cadastral there in the city of Libreville, where a lot of our colleagues came together to discuss on the past or the origin of our cities, Libreville, Franceville, Port-Gentil, all of them. We look at how it came to become the city that we are living in today. And we also had a critical look at all the disasters that emerge from the spontaneous growth of our cities. And we all decided that we need to sit down as professionals and to start planning properly the growth of our city. So that was the first contact between ourselves, the members of the association, but also other professionals who are part of other fields, which all linked to urban planning.
But you know what? This is a new profession. It seems like it's a new profession. Many people don't know about your profession. What is it really? Can you tell us about that?
Yes, absolutely. Saying that it's a new profession makes me laugh.
It seems like.
It does, indeed, it does. Because from the Rome Antique, we can go way back there, where the first cities started to be fully planned and with roads and all of that, town planners existed. And it was those people who actually came up with plan of how is the city and how it will grow in the next 10, 20, 40 years. And these planners are the ones who not only conceive these plans, but also implement them. So they ensure that the next person coming in, if he wants to, for instance, build a shop, we need to tell him, here is where the shop should be built. You can't build the shop close to a river or whatever. So this profession is not new, but it has been undermined for the longest of time in our country.
So you came here as the head of this association, but what is your view of the cities of Gabon?
The cities of Gabon are good, but not good enough. We can do better, definitively. I'm from Franceville 2 days ago, where I was amazed. It was my first time being there, and I looked at the landscape. It was beautiful. Here, Libreville as well, beautiful as always. Our cities, and you need to know that people love our cities.
Yes, of course.
All over the world, they want to come here to stay, to rest. They want to come on vacations.
Yes.
They love our cities. Now, for the inhabitants of the city, of course, you will complain. There's a lot of things that are not working out. But together, we can make it even better for the good of ourselves and our children, the next generation. That's why we speak about sustainable development. So my perspective on the cities of Gabon is that we can definitively do better. But that comes through a proper planning, but not just planning. We don't want another plan. We want also to ensure implementation of all the great ideas that will be put on the plans.
So are you sure your association have the baggage to do so for this country, really?
Definitively. We have trained and formed a huge number of professional town planners. Our government have a good partnership with the School of Lomé in Togo of Architecture and Town Planning, where for I think the past 10 years, there have been a lot of people who were trained there. And now also with the School of Cadastral here in Libreville, we train town planners, and also Gabonese like me from the diaspora who studied town planning all over the world. So we have all these great Gabonese minds who are just waiting to be explored and to be gathered on the table and to ask them to propose, and that their proposition is also taken into consideration. And that is the purpose of our organization.
Thank you. So now you see the world, we have many challenges. We are going through climate change. And on the subject of natural disaster, what is APG view on the recent event in the Pekawit or the Middle Ogwe? What is your state?
Yes, thank you very much. I first want to appreciate the effort of our government, the politics that is in place toward the preservation of our natural resources, the ecotourism, and all the great works that we're doing with climate change and how the carbon credit and all of that. Now, when it comes to the event that we faced lately at Pekawit and also in the Middle Ogwe, it's a sad reality. I mean, natural disasters are not disasters that you can really get ready 100% for. So they are plans. I want to believe so. But because of what we spoke earlier, the fact that our cities has grown spontaneously, there haven't been a proper planning in place, people have been looking for place to stay. And they went to places who are not always good for themselves, their safety. So this mudslide or landslide, as we call it, is something that can happen everywhere in the world. You can't really predict about it. But there are mechanisms that town planners can come with to make sure that even if people are staying under a mountain, which can, a mudslide can happen, there are mechanisms in place to prevent their lives. I've been very affected by this disaster, and I want to ensure the populations that now we have an association, we have professionals that are ready to come together and to propose, not only propose, but implement and make sure that every Gabonese live and stay in the right and secure place.
So you live many years in South Africa. You see how the country is very, very well constructed. Do you think that one day we can dream to be like South Africa one day?
Yes, definitely.
In terms of urbanization?
Yes,
Do you think so?
Yes.
For like years, it can take how many years to be like that one day?
No, here is a fact. Gabon is the most urbanized city or country, sorry, the most urbanized country in Africa.
In terms of what?
In terms of the population living in urban area. So we've got 90% of our population in our urban areas. And now I'm talking about the 3 major cities. That's where the population is concentrated. And this brings a lot of opportunities because access to education is easier because in the village you need to travel long distance and all. Access to water and electricity is easier. And talking about education, again, Gabon is one of the highest literacy rates in Africa because we are all in the city and there are schools all around us. You see the benefit that we already have. We can dream to become like other cities. It will take a bit of time, commitment, especially from professionals, but we can definitively reach that level where our roads are well designed, our infrastructure is working properly, and we can see at the highest view of the city as I want to say Miami or New York.
Okay, the dream is allowed. Beyond these objectives of yours, what do you have? Do you have other ambitions?
Well, our association, yes, has other ambition. Right now we are an association. We want to become a council. We want to have some legal rights to be able to also propose regulations that may affect the Gabonese. So our perspective for the moment is to be able to put under the table all these propositions that we have and to be able to present it clearly to someone who even don't know anything about town planning. We need to be teachers first. if we want things to change. So we are engaging ourselves in many campaigns. We want to go to the schools and universities. We want to teach people about our profession and tell them about urban planning, our perspectives, our view. And I think from there, we'll be able to even affect other rural area of the country.
Okay, great, sir. Now you have launched your association, so you are ready to take off. Now tell me, what are your ambitions for 2023?
2023 is exactly what, I will tell you exactly what we're going to do. From the start of the year, we're engaging ourselves in that campaign in the schools. So we will get to some major schools of the city, and we will target especially those in troisième, so third year, toward the second grade of university, and also those in matrix level, those who are graduating from high school. And we want to tell them that there is this profession that you can change the course of our cities.
Yes.
There is town planning. This is what we study. There's geography. There's all these, there's civil engineering and all these other topics that will change completely the face of our country. And we want people to engage in these studies. We want more professionals. At the moment, in our association, we count 83 professionals. And
that's a lot.
Yeah, that's already a great number for a think tank. But we want to have even more, higher number, because if we are thousands of ourselves, so it's thousands of point of view on a particular topics, we definitively will come out of the discussion with a tangible solution.
Okay, well, do you have a physical address where we can find you if necessary?
Yes, we are opening our office in Milan, the neighborhood called Milan. There is a hall of feast there, party hall, and we will be at the first floor. So from the 9th of January, our office opens, and you are all welcome to come and get our advice, professional advice on the subject of town and regional planning.
Okay, thank you. Very specific and very clear. Well, we have reached the end of this episode. Thank you for coming on Gabon 24 to tell us about the issues related to urban planning in Gabon. We hope that the message got through. I recall that you are Moukouboungou, Gomat, Eliezer, urban planner, engineer, currently project coordinator for the Johannesburg City Region E in waste management project in South Africa. Thank you for following. See you at the next edition on Gabon 24 for another episode. Goodbye for now.